say, "Oh, man, I haven't been doing this before. Like, am I behind the times? Am I missing out?" Um, yes, you are missing out, but you're not alone. Many sellers of all sizes, come to us and say, "I haven't been doing this. I didn't know it was a thing." Just recently, we ran a free audit for an eight-figure seller in the cosmetics industry who, cosmetics, small products, expensive, they get lost and damaged easily. They had a significant amount of losses that they had just not been doing anything about.
Mhm.
So, it's okay if that's where you are now, but there's no time like the present because you want to get in there before those look back windows expire. And then the other thing that people ask is like, what can I do to reduce this going forward?
Yeah.
And there are some best practices that we suggest for shipping. The easier you can make it on Amazon to count the product in that shipment, the better. So one SKU per shipment would be the best way to go. They can't mix it up if it's only one SKU. If it is going to be a mixed shipment, make sure that things are clearly labeled, especially case packs. If it's a case pack that they're supposed to break down and sell as individual units, you got to make sure that it's clearly labeled. Otherwise, they might just receive that as one unit when it was supposed to be 10. That creates
Hmm.
huge losses.
Hmm.
Um, and then lastly, we're here to support you on anything else that comes up. A lot of a lot of our people are Amazon sellers or were Amazon sellers and then came into this side of the business. So, we've been through it, we've seen it. Bring us any question you have. We're always happy to help in any way that we can.
Thanks, man. Just like one last one. It's you kind of did mention that, but like why seller investigators? Right? There's different companies in the space that can help, and just curious. I know you've been in the game for quite a long time, and we had an interview with Lee a few years ago, and there's and it's been alive before that even. So you have like credibility with the
Yeah.
years and the experience in the business, but just like why seller investigators?
Well, for starters, our business model is focused on purely reimbursements. So, we have a dedicated team that is only focused on reimbursements day in and day out. So we're well trained in it. We actually even have people that are specialized in each type of reimbursement. So they're always staying on top of what is changing and how we need to file these claims. What are the requirements? So that gives us the ability to do the job very well. We've also built a wonderful system behind the scenes that helps us kind of be fast and efficient. So we are downloading a lot of data from Amazon, crunching all the numbers, and then basically teeing up all of the work that needs to be done by the humans to the humans. That way we can process as much as possible, right down to losses for, a dollar or even under a dollar. There's no minimum that we won't go after because it's too small. So that helps you, get every penny back. And then we also have a very good customer service team that is here to support you through that. So, if you have a document that you're not sure if it's going to be eligible or not, we've got people to review it, talk to you about it, explain, what is needed, what you can do, what to say to your carriers to get the right documents. And that's something that you often don't get with, a cut rate service that just has like a chat bot as as their only offering for support. So, we do it better, we do it faster, more efficient, and try to provide the absolute best service that we can while doing it.
All right, man. Well, thank you for sharing like why it's important, and for sellers who are maybe trying to understand which companies, to work with or what to do. So, I'd say that was a good explanation of why to work with you, all the years of experience plus the processes for different reimbursement types and whatnot. So in the description, we're gonna have the link to pre-audit to try out some investigators and see what Amazon owes you, and also there might be some promo code or something, coupon code to kind of add on the kind of check-in or on onboarding to get some benefit. Also, you can mention my name, Vova or Vova Evan, vovaevan.com. Recently was drawing on some of my clothes, so I just added a little website here just for the interviews. And yeah, so for listeners, viewers, if you have any questions, please drop them and ask. We'll get back to you. And Mike, man, thank you for your time today for explaining and kind of going with us through all the news things and how certain investigators can be helpful to us sellers. And yeah, I'm wishing you the best, man.
Thank you, Bubba.
And yeah,
Thanks, man. Great talking with you again.
thank you very much. And to all our listeners, viewers, good luck and happy Thanksgiving as well. Hope you have good holidays.